Imagine a world where billions of dollars in foreign aid are suddenly cut off, leaving countless people around the globe without access to vital resources. This is the harsh reality that the Trump administration has been pushing for, and a recent appeals court ruling has just given them the green light to do so. But here's where it gets controversial. The court's decision wasn't based on the merits of the case, but rather on a technicality that has left many wondering if justice has been served. On August 13, 2025, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit made a shocking 2-1 decision to reverse a lower court's ruling, which had previously blocked the Trump administration from making drastic cuts to USAID funding that had already been approved by Congress. And this is the part most people miss. The court didn't even address the question of whether the cuts were constitutional, instead deciding that the nonprofits that sued the Trump administration didn't have the standing to bring the case in the first place. Judges Karen Henderson and Gregory Katsas, appointed by Presidents George H.W. Bush and Donald Trump respectively, determined that only the head of the Government Accountability Office has the authority to sue under the Impoundment Control Act. The majority wrote, "The district court erred in granting that relief because the grantees lack a cause of action to press their claims." But not everyone agrees with this decision. In a dissenting opinion, Judge Florence Pan, a Biden appointee, criticized her colleagues for ignoring the concern that the funding cuts were unconstitutional and thus harmed the rule of law and the very structure of our government. She wrote, "At bottom, the court's acquiescence in and facilitation of the executive's unlawful behavior derails the carefully crafted system of checked and balanced power that serves as the greatest security against tyranny, the accumulation of excessive authority in a single branch." This ruling has sparked a heated debate about the role of the executive branch in allocating funds and the importance of checks and balances in our government. But here's the question. Do you think the court made the right decision, or did they miss an opportunity to hold the Trump administration accountable for their actions? Should the nonprofits have been allowed to sue, or is this a matter that only the Government Accountability Office should be able to pursue? Let us know what you think in the comments. The lawsuit over USAID funding had been one of the first major legal successes for nonprofits challenging the Trump administration, which had ordered the suspension of grants that didn't comply with the president's priorities. After U.S. District Judge Amir Ali issued a temporary restraining order in February blocking Trump's executive order from taking effect, both the D.C. Circuit Court and the United States Supreme Court sided with the nonprofits, denying a request from the Trump administration to block an order enforcing the TRO. Now, with this latest ruling, the Trump administration has been given the go-ahead to cut billions in foreign aid funding, leaving many to wonder what the consequences will be for those who rely on this aid. As we move forward, it's essential to consider the potential impact of this decision and to ask ourselves, what does this mean for the future of foreign aid and the role of the executive branch in allocating funds? The controversy surrounding this ruling is far from over, and we want to hear from you. Do you think this decision will have a significant impact on global relations and the livelihoods of people around the world? Share your thoughts and let's keep the conversation going.